Hey, what's up guys, Raids here. We have a newcomer to the watering scene, at least as far as raids are concerned, when we have a boss that stuff catches on fire, such as Xenolord. In the future, we probably are going to get more stuff that puts Pal Pods on fire, because Pocket Pair seems to love their fire AoE, or burning AoE in raids. So here I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. We have Neptilius over here, which is a newcomer. Neptilius is another watering pal that reaches very, very high stats. This is its stats at 10 trust. I don't have them all max trust. I only have that one. These are 2 and 6, and this is 2 and 2, and then this one is 10. So let's compare Faleris' stats in base at 10 trust with Carbonara food, which is a generic plus 20% food, 20% defense. 3,800 defense, 12,900 HP in base. Okay, and this is Neptilius with Swift. I think Neptilius needs Swift because it's slower than Faleris. So here's the thing I wanted you to pay attention to. Even though they both look really big, and they are really big pals, the issue that I'm having with Faleris when I play Xenolord Ultra is that Holy Burst really wrecks them more than it does Neptilius. Now, yes, Neptilius isn't great against Holy Burst, but Faleris is really, really bad against Holy Burst. Like, Faleris just gets obliterated. And part of it has to do with this. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. The wings are part of its hitbox. So here, so let's say the Holy Burst cuts across here. A lot of beams are going to hit those wings. The wings are part of the hitbox, and you can test this yourself by shooting a pal or friendly targets and seeing whether the projectile goes through or not, through a body part. So for example, here the tail is also part of its hitbox. So not only is it wide, it's long. Now here we have Neptilius, which is bigger, and yeah, he is big. But look at this. Neptilius' tentacles, not part of its hitbox. You see what I'm saying? Not part of the hitbox. The fins are, though. The fins can get clipped by Holy Burst and Beam Slicer and all that stuff. So technically, a Neptilius should protect you a little more against a wipe by Holy Burst. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So let's actually do a demonstration here. Hopefully we'll get it on video. It's hard, you know, I can't force the boss to cast Holy Burst. Let's start with 2 Neptiliuses here. And then we're going to use, again, Carbonara on everybody. We're going to use everybody's favorite fish, Gangler Ignis. But by the way, I got to do a follow-up on these guys. I think this is a top-tier raid pal. This is so good. Can't catch fire. Really amazing stats. Very, very small. Spreads out really well. Does not clump up on the enemy as much as Neptilius. Super top-tier raid pal right now. Gangler Ignis. Amazing raid pal. Amazing. It just gains so much from trust. All right, let's do 2 Neptilius here with Xenolord. And they've all been set to be rescue pals. Let's electrocute this guy. We're gonna get water damage here. Okay. Let me get rid of Dragon Cannon for this guy. Okay. Let's get on this guy. Alright, so we're gonna wait for ads here. I'm not going to intervene besides doing Meteor Rain. I'm not going to heal people. I'm just going to let them die. And hopefully we'll get some AoE action here. So you guys see the hitbox in action. So obviously he's getting really hurt here by an AoE. And taking sanity damage. He's down to 0 sanity. But no, he's not taking a break yet. No, and again, this fight's going to be on the slower side because I'm not spending attack food on it. Hopefully we'll get some kills here. Okay, he's extinguishing. Let's drop our meter in here. So something you're going to notice with these pals is that when they try to get into a pal pod that is on fire, it doesn't really work unless it's extinguished. So you need 2 watering pals for this to work. So in the future, it'll be good to have a couple of these. But really what I'm more interested in here is the defense. Who's texting? Oh. The defense is what... Okay, well, you have a casualty here. I'm really interested in the defense and the hitbox. So we're going to take a look at their speed here. Obviously, Faleris is faster. Okay, somebody got taken out there, and Neptilius did. Let's see if our fellow Neptilius can help him out. Okay, fellow Neptilius is in a pod, working well. They're both at 0 sanity, I believe. Yeah, very low sanity, but thankfully they're not taking breaks. We're going to hit ads here soon. I'm telling you, Gangler Ignis. Look at Gangler Ignis. Look at Gangler Ignis just dodging damage. Such a good pal. I mean, I'm telling you, this is the #1 raid water fire now with the nerf to Insider maybe, with the stats. I did a video on them previously. They are so good. All right, let's meteor rain again. The goal of this is really to attack here. Okay, let's clear the field here. Okay, we're gonna get ads phase again here soon. This is looking pretty good. They are wasting a bunch of rotations on ads, which is not ideal. But it's fine, not a big deal. Let's lightning streak this guy. This is very easy, by the way, with Gangler Ignises. Okay, so they're sleeping. Can they recover a bit of sanity in the pods? No. Pod healing is always very OP. This is very simple right now with these pals, by the way. Oh, I'm getting stone beated here. Stone beated it. Alright, boss supported out. Great. Looks like he's on base. Or on me. He's over here. Okay. That guy's gonna get taken out. Again, everybody has Carbonara here. No attack food. So far, so good. On the rescue Neptilius. Behaves just like a Faleris. But again, I might not get it all on video, always, the Holy Burst. I'm interested in a Holy Burst that cuts across two of them. Because I do have footage of two Falerises getting Holy. There's a Holy Burst there on the raid. I do have a lot of footage of Holy Burst going off against two Falerises and getting one shot. And that's really nasty when it happens. You need to replace Rescue Pals when that happens. Very annoying when it happens. But on a side note, Gangler Ignis, just incredible raid pal, by the way. Just very strong. Great defense and HP to go with the small hitbox. Not as glassy as Finsider Ignis. Doesn't have the special, but who cares? Okay, we're getting the last wave of ads here. Let's leave our meteor rain waiting for them. And another meteor rain. A lot of stuff in the raid is weak now. Toss it out. This is gonna be on the raid. This is gonna hurt really badly. How much damage is my? Okay. We lost a rescue pal. There's a Holy Burst on me. This is usually the part where the raids fall apart. If rescue pals stop rescuing. So if they take a break at this point, the raid fails. So it looks like one of them is doing a good job. He got his buddy, so that's good. And working well. Raid is salvaged in roughly 5 minutes. Boss is there hiding behind the chest, but that doesn't really matter. We have a guy stuck here on top of Palworld. Let's see if I can move him out. Let's just break this. Yeah, they're starving and they're hungry and all that stuff, but doesn't matter. Working fine. I'm just gonna build this I'm just gonna build this here. And let the rescue pals do their thing. What else can you do? Okay, boss supporting out again. This is on me, I believe. Oh no, it's on the raid. It's an awkward spot there because everything's slumped up there, which is kind of bad. He's still stuck behind these walls. Let me see if we can get him to move. Although our attack should be able to kill him here, even if we're behind. Okay, he finally moved. Okay, they're still extinguishing, still not taking breaks, which is really good. The extinguishing on them seems to be really fast, by the way. It's a Holy Burst here. Alright, it's a what? A 6 minute and change kill without really much intervention. With Gangler Ignis. So that worked pretty well. That looked like a typical Faleris clear. And I didn't see any of them get absolutely obliterated. So that worked pretty well. Totally viable, by the way. Totally viable. Again, this is Carbonara clear. Let me make sure that food is down. This is not an attack food clear. This is Carbonara. Just making that clear. So it's going to be on the slower side. But I figured this raid is really not hard enough to justify spending food on it. They're putting Carbonara all over here. I'm going to need to put an item station eventually. So let's just put more Carbonara down for them to eat. Then we'll be feeding some of them. See here. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do Faleris. And you guys can see the footage for yourselves and decide. Me personally, I think that Neptilius is really good. That base defense stat is going to scale as levels go up, higher and higher. Swift, Burly Body, Diamond Body, Legend. Let's get rid of Trust 10, Trust 2, and put in Trust 10, Trust 2. We have 2 of them here. And let's revive our people. Let's get this guy down. Maybe Astagon can revive this guy. Hold on. Let's put Neptilius down to revive and see if they can aid. Nobody? Okay, somebody. Okay, good. That guy's revived. I need to feed a lot of them. Just to make sure the test is even. It's like as even as we can make it. Now we're going to do Faleris, which is the one that I'm typically worried about. Whenever I try Faleris or Rescue Pal, the issue is always Holy Burst. It seems to clip across its wings pretty nastily. I've seen a lot of double Faleris wipes on the same Holy Burst. Also, Faleris seems to stay near the raid for whatever reason. Let me just finish feeding these guys. Excuse me, real quick here. So Faleris is really the only thing I'm worried about because of the wings and the hitbox. So that's why I wanted to make this video so you guys can compare and come to your own conclusions. If we face a raid boss that puts everything on fire and we need to use Pal Pods, these 2 guys are going to be top tier. Faleris is on the faster side with squishier side. He's going to be faster, but honestly I think the hitbox really is worse. So that's something to keep in mind, that hitbox. That if we get a Pal that does a lot of AoE, Faleris might not be on the stronger side. If we get a Pal that's obviously spams lightning attacks, which could happen, then we are looking at different options, such as, I believe Azurmane is good. Gotta look at the rescue stats for Azurmane. Azurmane stats are quite decent. I believe I made a couple of them. Okay, now we're gonna do Faleris. Let's do Trust 10, Trust 2, just so it's even. Their sanity is full. Okay, we're gonna put our Carbonara Pals back in. And by the way, the damage these guys deal out is very, very good, even without Mamoresk Curry. Just excellent. Excellent damage. Alright, let's do Xenolort here again. And let's actually reload the day, because we are using Rescue Pals. And then I'll let you guys enjoy the footage yourselves and decide which one you like better. I would have to do hundreds of these to get observable results for Holy Burst. But trust me, I've seen it a lot, where Holy Burst sometimes just cuts across the 2 of them when they're together and both die. Very, very dangerous when that happens. And also did want to mention, obviously, Gangler Ignis here. Very, very good, strong choice against Xenolort Ultra, by the way, because they don't burn. So, very, very strong choice here. Okay, should be about ready here. Let's do Faleris now. Again, Trust 10, Trust 2, so it's even. And we'll be summoning the boss here again and doing the same thing with the last time. Lightning Streak and Meteor Rain and backing off. Okay, we're gonna watch for water attacks here. And here is the Lightning Streak. Whoops. Oh, did I miss that? I think I missed that. Oh well, whatever. Not a big deal. Still here. Let's get on another Astagon. Okay, damage looks good. So Dark Wisp on me, which Astagon does not care about dark attacks at all. Faleris are hanging here in the back, which is good. Good to see. And again, Gangler Ignis, very small. Very, very small. We got ads here again. Let's Meteor Rain in the middle to meet them. And boss is out. Let's get this on me. Okay, we're clear. No deaths yet. Bunch of lows. Okay, looks good. We're going to be getting staggered here soon. Let me see if I did do Lightning Streak. Let me check here. No, I didn't do Lightning Streak. Okay, well, he has it now. He's still shocked. Can we get some water damage? Nope. No water damage. Whatever. Not a big difference. This is minor damage difference. So we're getting a bunch of deaths here, finally. Major injuries. We got Meteor Rain here. This is going to hurt a lot of them. Let's see how well they do with extinguishing and rescuing. So pretty quick extinguish. Yeah, with Swift, they're very, very fast, which is very nice to see. Really good. I love seeing that. We have a stuck here. We're going to destroy this Pal Pod. Just to make it even. We'll rebuild that later. Okay. The speed on the Swift Faleris is really good to see. The efficiency that they move around the base. That's very good to see. So that's excellent. Firewall on me. And by the way, I'm very safe atop my Estegon here. I feel pretty safe to dodge Cosmic Meteor and all that stuff. Okay, still haven't died. Still haven't died. I'm just watching out for Holy Burst here. We have Faleris is taking a break. Sleeping actually. He's sleeping to regain HP. Okay, good. What's this? And by the way, the fact that Rescue Pals go to themselves, heal themselves with this stuff is just so strong. Only thing that really messes with them is breaks. If they take a break, you lose them for 2 minutes or so each one. That's pretty bad. So far doing so good. Looks clean. I'm just waiting here for ads. It's pretty clean. Okay, we've got ads coming again. Meteor in this stuff. So let Estegon do another one. Okay, looks good. I think really it's all about the efficiency of extinguish and revive. Nice, lots of deaths. Let's see how they handle. A fire has broken out on your base. Yes, thank you for letting me know. Okay, let's see how they handle extinguish. So he's slacking off here, one of them, finally slacking off, and died. Now this is the part where this could get hairy because I believe both of them died, right? Oh, no, one's still working, one's still working. Okay, both of them died. See, that's what I'm worried about. I had to replay that, but I believe that was Holy Burst. That I do not like seeing. See, now the raid falls apart when both die. Because now both Rescue Pals are dead. Now, I'm not saying that that's always the case. A lot of this is RNG. But when this happens, you're forced to replace. Come in the Pal box and replace. It's not a huge deal to breed more of them. But I really don't like seeing that. Raid is saved if you do this, so it's fine. But just a quirk to keep in mind here that you do have to watch out for. Again, I'm not saying this can't happen with Neptilius, but it's just this hitbox. Yes, they are fast, but this hitbox getting clipped around when he's working, I really don't like that. Who is this on? That's on the raid. That's fine. Smash down. Okay, cool. We lost 2 people. Their movement speed is better. There's no doubt about that with Swift. But the part I'm worried about is that hitbox. In a very dangerous situation with a lot of AoE going around, look. This is the part that I don't know. I feel like maybe the extra defense and HP that Neptilius has might be better. That's just me, guys. I don't know. Yeah, so that one fell apart. I had to replace there. And again, a lot of this RNG, maybe just keep both. But I would definitely start exploring with Neptilius, because I do believe that the hitbox for Neptilius is better. I mean, we saw it at the start of the video. It might be better. It just might be better. Now, Neptilius doesn't have the speed, obviously, but worth exploring. Hitbox is everything on these dangerous raids. It really is everything. Especially now that spells like Moonlord and all that stuff have a lot of attacks that slam down to the ground. And the more pals he catches, I mean, that's why I use Necromus on him now, because narrow really helps. And that's also why I really don't like Neptilius's, unless they've changed Neptilius's behavior. Neptilius has this habit of clumping up against bosses, like getting right up in his face, which is really bad. You really do not want that. Oh, this is Stonebeat here. For some reason, I couldn't roll out of it. Let's meet her in here again. This should be a win. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Not a huge deal. It's just that I'm really worried about when I see Rescue Pals getting clipped together. That's really the big drawback. That insanity. So this should be a victory here. Damn, I'm getting torched. And I have Carbonara on. Cannot take any more hits. So pretty straightforward here. It's still a victory. We have a Starving Pal. And ads are pretty much dead, so we should be good here. Let's see if we can sneak in a lightning streak here. Okay. Alright. Another meter in here. Rescue Pals are doing their job. Obviously damage rates is now down. But it's just that hitbox, man. The speed is awesome to see. I love the speed. But the hitbox really worries me. So Neptilius has, I believe, base 750 run speed, and Faleris Aqua is like 1,000 or 1,100. So Faleris Aqua is significantly tankier, faster. And then with Swift, Neptilius is going to reach over 4K, right? Over 1K, excuse me. And Faleris is going to get to, it's a 30% increase, so 1,300, or a little more than that. I believe Faleris is 1,100. So yeah, this is a clear 2, not a problem, not a huge deal. It's just that I'm really concerned about that hitbox. Again, I'll just leave the video here. I'll let you guys come to your own conclusions because it's too close to call it really without a lot of forcing the boss to do Holy Burst on the raid, which is, I don't really have a way of doing that unless you know of a way of editing the AI or something. But let's see, can I get some pankings here to build? But yeah, it's kind of a wash. Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave this here. It's a clear either way. It's not a huge deal. I just wanted to really get that comparison in for the hitboxes. Whoops. Which is the part that I'm mostly concerned about. So again, this is a Faleris Aqua hitbox and a Neptilius hitbox. Neptilius is not as broad. Unless the wings get clipped. So I don't know. I feel like that raw defense might really be worth it. It's very small. We're talking very, very small. Oh, sorry. Let's compare the 10 trust to the 10 trust. 10 trust and 10 trust. Here. Well, this guy has ran out of defense food. So let's give him carbonara again. Okay. So it's 4K versus 38 and slightly more HP. So I don't know. I will leave it here. I definitely think you can go this route with Neptilius. It's going to work just fine. So we need to do more experimenting. But just a PSA that Neptilius is totally viable as a watering pal now. So where are my pankings? Let's leave the repair. I'm going to leave these guys repairing. And I'll leave that footage for you guys to consider. Why are you guys not repairing this stuff? All right. I got to do some base duties here. But I'll leave you guys to it. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage and that you consider Neptilius as a water rescuer, which totally works. Thank you for watching and for your comments. I will see you guys on the next one.